But it's good. I'm just going to use. I'll use the viewfinder and I can get it done. Just wanted to give you a heads up on it so you know.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Cheyenne. I thank especially these people, their parents, for allowing them to stay up late at 9 o'clock. I know it wasn't convenient most times, but looking at all of you here makes it that much more worth it. I would like to also thank especially God for allowing us to come here.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome all of you to Washington Episcopal School, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming out today. I want to thank you for your solidarity. I want to thank you for making your voices heard. And as educators, nothing makes us more proud than to see our alum and other young adults use their passion, use their confidence, and use their leader. How eager we are to learn from you today, and how optimistic we are of the future that you're about to build. Thank you.
All right, next I'm going to introduce the committee members that helped put this together. So first we have Will Clyburn over here. Raise your hand. Next Soto over there, went to lab school. We got Stephen Baker, went to St. John's College High School. We got Maya over here, also went to Washington Episcopal. I want to thank you all for your support. After this, we will be headed down Little Falls Parkway to go for a march. We're only going to go up to Arlington Road, up by Safeway, and then we're going to turn around and come back because I'm sure a lot of you have parked your cars over here. So we just
Black Lives Matter.
How in the world can the system take Elijah? He was playing violin for kittens at a pet store, and you killed him for walking home. Does that make any sense to any of you? If you can look at that system with a clear conscience and walk away saying anything like all lives matter, then you have to look at that system instead of this same system that you're fighting so hard to teach. So in conclusion, that's power to the people, that's power to the words, it's power to the press. Because I've seen so many people taking what they're seeing on the media and trying to paint that on my brothers and sisters. Like, all these images that you're seeing of Black America don't reflect all of Black America. You need to see us for our individuality. You need to see my brothers who are living in predominantly Black neighborhoods, my sisters that are living in predominantly white neighborhoods. You need to see the ones that are living in private schools, public schools. You need to see all of us. Because until you see all of us and until we can really all sit down and have an honest conversation, none of these issues are going to get resolved. So I'm asking you right now, don't fight this with violence. Don't fight this with any type of anger that you might want to bring to the table. I'm asking that you come to this with understanding, with an open heart, and with an open mind. With that being said, no justice. No peace. I said no justice. No peace. Thank you.
All right, next up, we're going to have Logan Johns coming to speak.
People like Elijah McClain just getting killed by the color of their skin, seeing people getting put in handcuffs for no damn reason. I'm tired. I'm tired of my mom being afraid of seeing me in handcuffs. I'm tired of my dad having talks with me. I shouldn't be afraid of wearing a hood. I shouldn't be afraid of my brothers, my sisters, my best friends. I shouldn't be afraid of my best friends getting killed every damn day by cops who don't care about us. That being said, like Ian said, I want to thank all of you for coming, because all of you that are here, y'all want change. Y'all give it up, y'all give it up, y'all give it up. Y'all want change for the system. Y'all want change for us, me, my friends.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. So, as some of y'all may know, my name is Alex Soto, and I want to thank the head of the committee for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I'm tired because I'm tired of not talking about my perspective on the problems that African Americans have faced in this country. As a young black man, I feel like my thoughts should be heard. The death of George Floyd was eye-opening to me. His situation is a perfect example of how African Americans have been oppressed in this country, and specifically how police brutality has ended many of our lives. George Floyd is one of many innocent black victims who have been killed by police. Other names that I can specifically here are Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin. Yeah. Even though I didn't know these people, they're still brothers and sisters, because we all are African American, and this is significant because we all experience and have reminded about the oppression of people of our race every day. Suspicious person. He was called suspicious because of the color of his skin and because he was wearing a ski mask for his anemia. Because of this, he was murdered at the hands of the police. As a 6'5" black man with a learning difference, I realized I too have to fear for my life. The story is saddening for me because I realize that I too have to worry about the ways I think about and process things. I think like how fast or how slow it would take me to comprehend the others just because of the color of our skin. I hate being afraid to just walk my dog outside every night. I hate how wearing a hoodie in the public makes you look suspicious. I hate how African Americans are not treated like normal citizens. How are we Americans if we cannot live freely? All right. So during the last few weeks, as a young black man, seeing people of all kinds of color and backgrounds has really inspired me and given me hope. And also another thing, I want to send all the prayers out to everyone who's been diagnosed with the coronavirus. But as we all have been quarantined at home, it has given us the time to educate and understand how racism is still present today. People are taking the time to talk about inequality in the U.S. with their families and friends. And we are finally understanding the awful systems of this world. I know living under this situation of coronavirus is terrible, but honestly, I think that is what has brought us all together today. And I have a question for all of y'all. Are you disgusted by how my brothers and sisters are getting killed by the people that are supposed to help and support this country?
Yeah.
Let's keep making changes.
Yeah.
Look, I may be light-skinned and I've never experienced some of this brutality that these victims have experienced, but it could happen to me any day, anytime, any month, any day. That this type of oppressive treatment towards Africans.
from speaking, but I wrote a song the other day. It's called Brianna, and it's dedicated to Breonna Taylor and all the people that have lost their lives to police violence. So since the speakers are a little bit different, I'm not gonna be able to use any like a beat with it. So I'm probably just gonna make this like a spoken word type thing, if that's okay with you. But I'm thankful that y'all will have me here. So let's do what we do. Man, I told all them people to keep office, and I'm tired of seeing police charges. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin and Breonna. If you free us, I promise, it's no problems. Man, I told all them people to keep office, and I'm sick and tired of seeing police charges. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin and Breonna. If you free us, I promise, it's no problems. Man, they took Ahmaud to his mama. I'm sorry for all the trauma they caused. Some was out running like me and my brother go do every Monday, and then he got shot. Those are for free, and then when we speak up, then they tell us to shut up. We talking a lot. My lens is off, because first time that I turn on the news, I remember Trayvon just was gone. Don't even put on my hoodies in public, but last time I did, I was 12 at the most. Look in the mirror, twist my hair all the way down to the roots. Look in the mirror, I just seen a ghost. Me and my brothers, we might be the next. Me and my people, we in this for real. Made this for kids with the J's with the checks on them, half Chevy Chase, but I'm still from the hills. This ain't a diss to the 12 or whatever. Y'all should start speaking more truth to this stuff. Tired of seeing my sisters go missing. Know that you're tired of looting this stuff. Ain't nothing new, cause to us, we so used to the struggle. You think about rubber bullets enough? Nah, cause we got it. And yeah, if we built it, I think that it's fair that we fixing it up. Crown on my heart, I'm a king. I'm a dream till my bro get his hood up. I'm a dream till my hair gets so twisted. Not be naughty, but mixed with that good stuff. I'm the type used to hang with the good kids. I could follow the rules and get called out. If a cop can go follow the rules, then are we saying that cop can get called out? Are we saying that if your hair twisted, cut it off or we won't let you walk out? I walked out like I'm fresh off the east side. I'm gonna bring all my brothers right out now. Man, I told all them people to keep office. Man, I'm tired of seeing police charges. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin and Breonna. If you free us, I promise, no problem.
Yeah!
I said no justice, no peace, no racist police. You repeat after me. No justice.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
No justice.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
Oh, well, I'm going to do free flow. How about that? All right, everybody. I'm Madison Wellborn, full name Madison Mackenzie Wellborn. I'm a Weiss alumni in 2016. Shout out to all of my people who are here. Now, I'm gonna speak about what it's like and what I've had to experience, being in the private school system since 4th grade all the way up until I graduate. I'm gonna speak about what it's like. Racism. It's a word that makes people uncomfortable. It's a word that makes people tense up their muscles. But it's a word that needs to be addressed, especially in this day and age. So, I'm an African American female, and I've had many different experiences with racism. And a lot of people do not really understand what the definition or the true definition of what racism is. People see things in textbooks, social media, or hear things from their friends in different outlets. But a non-African American or a non-person of color will never understand what we go through. From police to brutality, to being looked down upon to not being able to have the same opportunities as white people. To years of slavery, to years of having to protest to fight for our equality. All of these different situations that occur to us on a daily basis is exhausting. Honing in on police brutality and engagement with the police, I had a very unique experience with the police myself. I was riding in the car with one of my non-black friends and their family. As we were driving to our destination, we were riding on the highway at 85 miles per hour, while the speed limit was 55 miles per hour. As I'm sitting in the back seat, looking out the window, I see red and blue flashing lights in my peripheral vision. First thing I remember was my shoulders being in a relaxed state to them being tensed up. I tried to calm myself down by thinking that police car was just chasing after someone else. But once I saw the police car starting to follow us in the farthest right-hand lane of the highway, I immediately knew we were about to be pulled over. I started to feel sweat beating from my forehead as we pulled over onto the shoulder of the highway. The hairs on my arms stood up right away. and my throat felt empty, as if someone had taken all my breath away. I remember feeling like my heart wanted to burst from my ribcage. Now, as we wait for the cop to come to the window, I remember scanning my surroundings and seeing every single person in the vehicle but myself had a smile on their face, like they had just heard the funniest joke of their life. Everyone was cool as a cucumber, but I felt like I was on the edge of a cliff about to be pushed off. I then see the officer start to approach the car. My non-black friend starts to take out their phone and scrolling through Instagram, while I have my hands placed on the back of the passenger seat, so that where the officer can see them and not move a single muscle. I basically became a stiff statue. Doing these actions for me was instinct, because every time I engage with police, I think about the deep and tough conversations I've had with my mom, my single mom who has raised me for 18 years to make me who I am today. Carla Wellborn. Shout out to her. And I also think about the things all I've heard, seen, and read on the news about how my brothers and sisters have been killed, brutalized, or convicted of wrong crimes. Everyone in the car had the luxury and the privilege to do their own thing. When the cop approached the window, my friend was scrolling through Instagram. The passenger was reading the book. And the driver was talking to the cop as if this was a longtime friend of theirs. And get this, the driver got off with a warning. No ticket, no arrest, no murder, just a warning. At this moment, I had the biggest realization of my life. I was the only black person in the car. And I knew these people would make it out alive simply because of their skin color. While me, on the other hand, I have to look out for myself every time I step out of my house. I have to watch my own back every day when I'm out in public. I have to always prove myself to white people that I am capable of doing anything I set my mind to. So in conclusion, y'all, I know we are sick and tired of having to fight for centuries, 500 years since 1600s. We were brought here on boats, like fish, like trash. We are capable of doing anything, if not more, than all of y'all. So I want to appreciate every single one of you human beings who came out here, because you all are tired of this too. You're sick of seeing your friends and sick of seeing family members and cousins and everything being killed on the news, or people being convicted of wrong crimes. This is the time now. We are the generation that's going to make a difference. We have more ways to communicate than any generation has in order to spread a word and make a difference. Our ancestors have done the work for us leading up to this point, and now we're going to carry the load to the finish line and finish this fight once and for all. Yeah. This is our time to use our voices in different ways than imaginable to make a difference. We are the leaders of the future, and we're going to change the world. So let's make history and have this be written in the history books for our kids and our future generations when they learn how our generation was the one to make the change in the world today. Because I'm telling y'all, and 10 years from now, when I have my own children, I don't want to have a conversation with them about how to engage with police. I don't want to have to tell them that they have to fear for their own life. I don't want to have to be worried sick about my son or daughter if they want to go out for a jog in the morning, or if they want to go and buy an iced tea from the grocery store. I want them to be able to do normal actions like all of y'all can. So if y'all can be comfortable in your own skin color, so should I, and so should all of my brothers and sisters. Thank y'all, but remember, no justice, no peace, no racist, police. No justice, no peace, no racist.
I need to take from what I've witnessed in my 18 years of being on this earth. Okay, the first step is we need to educate our community. There are so many people that are ignorant to the struggle Black lives have to go through. They're ignorant to the pain they have gone through in the past. And they believe the racist stereotypes that are so untrue. They believe them. And that's toxic. That's not good. We don't need that. We need to educate our community. We need to show them how good Black people are. All the good things they've done to help America become the place it is today. Their history, their struggle, what they go through today. And we need to teach them that these stereotypes are so untrue. That's the first step. The second
about systemic racism embedded in the foundation of our country. We are tired of living in a country that claims to give all citizens equal freedom and opportunities, but fails when it comes to its Black citizens. I think we can all agree that there's a problem when Black people make up 15% of the population in America, but make up about 40% of people incarcerated. There's a problem when Black people are 3 times more likely to be murdered by the police compared to their white counterparts. There's a problem when Black women are 3 times more likely to die during childbirth than their white counterparts. So why is it like this? Well, it's because of systematic racism and stereotypes. We know that systemic racism is holding back someone from succeeding in every aspect of life, including the criminal justice system, housing, and education. If we want to change laws and start movements, we also need to shift our mindsets and understand how Black people are stereotyped and the hatred that feeds into these stereotypes and systemic racism.
That my white peers said to me go, because I didn't want to start an argument and feed into the stereotype. Here's an example of a microaggression. So I'm half white and half Black. My mother is Black and my father is Black. This past year, I was a facilitator for the event. During our facilitator training, we were taught how to handle microaggressions by educating people on why they were suspicious. If we want to see change in the world, we have to start changing people who are thinking, and we need to be aware of their implications of what we are saying. Providing ways such as diversity to educate people about
Have the conversations, we can get rid of the stereotype, which helps us undo systemic racism in America. If we can't solve race-related issues on a smaller scale, how are we supposed to solve race-related issues like police brutality? So I encourage you all to keep having those conversations. Keep
Performance.
My name is Isabella Dodro, and I graduated here from West in 2018.
Blonder, and I just graduated from Stone Ridge, and I went to West from kindergarten to 8th grade. So it's really great to be back here with former classmates and other West alumni to be making a change in such an amazing place. So I'm here to talk to you today about the importance of voting. I was able to vote for the first time this spring in the Virginia primary, and it was such an amazing feeling to feel like I'm making a difference and voting for change. Voting is a right we have, and we cannot take it for granted. People need to know that whether you are voting in a predominantly blue state, red state, or in DC, that your vote matters. One thing I think that we have learned from this climate of racism and inequality is that change starts from small actions and at the local level. It's not just about the presidency, although that is very important. It's about school board leaders, police chiefs, and council members. They matter, and they make direct decisions for you. I know we have some students who are much younger and wondering, what can I do now? You might not be able to vote for another 8 years. Educate yourself and educate others. Knowledge is power, and make these conversations a common occurrence in your households, in your schools, and in your communities. Don't be afraid to have these difficult conversations, because what is happening in our country is not just political, but moral issues. There are also many other ways all of you can help. You can sign petitions, write and call your elected officials, and do what we're doing right now, peacefully protest and march. We should not have to push and vote for leaders who value the importance of equality. That should be a basic understanding, that the leaders who are running our country and our communities value all lives equally. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and that needs to change. So many people in this country are outraged by what is happening, but then stand by and let bad people in power make all of the decisions for them. One surprising statistic is that in the 2016 election, only 36% of young voters in the 18 to 29 range voted. Where is that other 64%? That percentage, or even half of that, could have made a significant difference in the outcome of the 2016 election. We need to vote leaders in this country who listen to the people and who care about everyone and are willing to actually make a difference. This starts with the younger generation, standing up for what is right and continuing to fight for change. Thank you so much for letting me speak to you today, and I look forward to marching with everyone and continuing to make a change. I can't wait to see everyone at the polls this November or in future elections. Let's make change.
I have Ethan Vogelman over there. I'll give him a round of applause. We got Ishan O'Neill over here. Also give him a round of applause. We have Alexandra Cabot over there. Also give her a round of applause. All right, so that's it for that. So next, we'll have the closing remarks by my friend Brian Chisholm.
What's up, y'all? I'm Brian. Hey, before we get this started, let's give a round of applause for everybody who made this. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Let's go. I love seeing you guys. You guys look beautiful. I'm glad you guys came out. Without y'all, none of this would have happened. And, you know, this is just a special occasion because, you know, I've never been a part of a group that took the time out of their, you know, summer to get something like this done. You know, they spent a good month on this. And for this turnout, I'm very pleased. And let's give another round of applause to you guys. Let's go. All right, so next we're going to get to the march. We're going to get to walking. You like those? Yeah. All right, so right now, we're going to go out to the right, walk. We're gonna walk down Arlington Road all the way to Safeway, and then we're going to walk back. All right? So you guys can stop by, get some snacks. You know, we got Gatorade, we got chips, you know, everything. And, you know, just have a good time. Be loud. Yeah, be loud. And just, you know, we're going to make a difference with this, all right? Love y'all.
All right, really quickly before y'all start walking, I want you guys to look over there. Those police officers took the time out of their day to mention this cause, to make change. We all gotta thank them for the fact that they took time out of their day to make sure that we're okay, that change happens in the system. So I want to thank them again. Thank you guys very much. And before that, I want to thank, even though everyone has said a bunch of times, thank the committee. Everyone took a good heck of a month just to make this prioritized. It was awesome. Thank you guys again. And last we have, so before I have 2 points. One, I do want you guys to at least enforce a little bit of social distance, okay? A lot of it, okay. And then our last performance is actually going to be by Arjun. He graduated West and he now goes to GDS. So y'all give it up for him.
So before we start singing this song was chosen by my dear friend Arjun, former students. The song is called Stand By Me, but we can understand the meaning of this song in different ways. First, we would like as adults to apologize to you. We feel like we let you down, but we have hope. You are the generation of hope. And don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. And stand by each other. And we promise you one thing. Maybe we couldn't reach what you were hoping for us to reach, but we want you to know that we're going to be standing by you. When the night has come, the land is dark, and the moon is the only that we'll see. No, I won't. Don't be afraid. Be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky will look upon, crumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed tears, just as long as you stand by. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Take it, Arjun. Stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Let's stand by these guys. They are doing a lot of work for us that we cannot do.
Jeffrey.
All right, everybody, just quickly emphasizing, if you came with someone, you can be all booed up with them. But if you did not come with anybody, if you did not come with that person, or if you recognize people you don't know, airplane arms in all directions, please. We are still in a pandemic. Thank you.
Oh. I want to thank Wes once again for allowing us to use their facility to get our message out, so thank you. All right, we're good to go, so thank you, everyone.
We come here today with a great sense of misgiving. It is true that we support the administration's civil rights bill. We support it with great reservation, however. Unless Title III is put in this bill, there's nothing to protect the young children and old women who must face police dogs and fire hoses in the South while they engage in peaceful demonstration.
Why every time I see a white person, I question myself like, am I gonna scare him cause I'm black? But when I put my white voice on and ask him for directions, he just gives them to me with a dap and a smile. See, not everybody racist and shit, but we just trying to be prepared for all the hatred we get. Cause if I make the wrong turn and stop at a gas station, listen, there's a small chance that I could probably be lynched in 2019 and probably still in 2020 and probably 20 years later, cause this shit ain't gonna leave, it's never gonna end. That's why I gotta scribble this pen, cause I got a voice and no one in my generation don't ever say shit, cause it ain't cool to talk like this, but chalk lines tracing the bodies make me jot my shit. My job is this, say truth to make your jawlines drip, so if I get flipped, there's messages in all my hits.
He was just a drug dealer, record wasn't clean, so we see him as a thug nigga.
Change the channel.
He was just a crazy man, he blew up the school just to motherfucking say he can.
Change the channel.
I love this girl loves me, even though I'm a girl too. She my
change the channel.
Oh, fuck it, we all brothers and sisters, we all brothers and sisters, we all brothers.
I like that.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Say his name! Say her name! Say his name! Say her name! What do you want to say? You can talk by yourself and then you can have the crowd to join you when you finish saying what you want to say. We are here to stand for George Floyd, any victim of police brutality. Do you stand for this? Black Lives Matter! 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 No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Amen, Madison, yes, sir.
Yes, Madison! You got this, girl!
I deserve the same opportunities as everyone else.
Yes, sir. Amen. Yes.
I don't need to see my brothers and sisters on the news anymore.
Amen. Amen.
I don't need to see police having their knee on a man's neck for 8 minutes and 36 seconds. Anyone should be able to walk around freely and be able to do normal actions. And I should feel comfortable. I don't want to have to worry my mom sick every day when I leave the house. I don't want to have to worry my family when I leave the house. I don't want to have to watch my own back anymore.
Yeah.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
One more sheet. What we got? Good job, Madison. Good job.
We're tired! When you look on that TV screen and you see faceless people, you see nameless people, well, I see my brothers and sisters getting killed for absolutely nothing! You killed a man for walking down the street! How dare you? How dare you tell me that I'm a hashtag? I am a man! And I am to stand that have been disrespected by this country every day, and they carry the underbacks for free! For free! And then you have the audacity to kill us!
as being citizens of your country after telling us we are the land of the free and the land of the brave? How dare you? Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! This is for George. This is for Trayvon. This is for Breonna. This is for Ahmaud. This is for every single brother that drove leg in the dirt. After they slaved for you. After they fought for you. Black Lives Matter. We need equal rights. We need equal prosecution by the law. If you kill a man, that is murder. And you deserve to be tried to the fullest extent of any law possible. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Vote! That's all I gotta say. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! George Floyd! George Floyd! Who shoot? On the streets! 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 Say his name! George Floyd! Say your name! Breonna Taylor! Hands up! Don't shoot! 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 Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police!
You got the crowd.
Got you.
Who streets? Our streets! Who streets? Our streets! Who streets? Our streets! Who streets? Our streets! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Go ahead. I can't breathe! 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 No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police!
Breonna Taylor.
No peace! Police! Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Their lives due to a stupid reason. I don't want to be next. And I know damn well if y'all were friends with black people and any person of color, y'all don't want us to be next, right? I don't think y'all want us. I don't think y'all hear me correctly. Do y'all want us to be next? No. I want to thank y'all for coming. Excuse the mic. I don't know what it's doing. But I want you guys to thank yourselves for coming. I personally thank you for coming. Have a good day, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate it. And remember, Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! All right. Thank you all for coming once again. I love you all. Thank you.
Good job, Jeff. You got your protest badge now. You know what to do. You know how to get it done.
Until we are able to make this kind of witness in this city so that the power structure downtown will have to say, we can't stop this movement, and the only way to deal with it is to give these people what we owe them and what their God-given rights and their constitutional rights demand.
Man, I told all y'all people to keep office, and I'm tired of seeing police charges. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin and Breonna. If you're free, it's a promise, it's no problem. Man, I told all them people to keep office, and I'm tired of seeing police charges. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin and Breonna. If you're free, it's a promise, it's no problem. Rest in peace to my mom, to go through every Monday, and then he got shot. We do for free, and then when we speak up and they tell us to shut up, we talking a lot. My name's is off, first time that I turn on the news, I remember Trayvon just begun. Cause I don't even put on my hoodie in public, but last time I did, I was 12 with the most. Twist my hair all the way down in the roots, and I look in the mirror, I just saw a ghost. Me and my people, we in this for real. I said, me and my people, we in this for real. Did this for kids with the J's, with the checks on them, have Chevy Chase, but I'm still from the hills. And this and this and the 12 or whatever, but y'all should start speaking more truth to this stuff. Tired of seeing my sisters go missing, I know that you tired of looting this stuff. Ain't nothing new, cause to us, we're so used to struggle. You think what the bullets enough? Not cause we got it, and yeah, if we do it, so I think that it's fair that we're fixing it up. They say crown on my heart, I'm a king. I'm a June to my bro, get his hood up. I'm a June to my head, get so twisted. Not even mixed with that good stuff. I'm a type used to hang with the good kids. I could follow the rules and get called out. If a cop can go follow the rules, then are we saying that cop can get called out? Man, I told all them people to keep off us, and I'm tired of seeing police charges. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin and Breonna. If you're free, it's a promise, it's no promise.